This episode is a short summary of a recent hike I took on the Lower Yosemite Falls Trail in Yosemite National Park. This trail is located in the Yosemite Valley, which is sort of like the park's downtown area in that many of the park's activities are located in this area. The views in the Yosemite Valley are stunning, and I would highly recommend that if you've never been there before, that you visit the park, if for no other reason than to see the awe-inspiring views of El Capitan, Half Dome, and Bridal Veil Falls. Today's hiking summary took place in mid-August, so the Yosemite Valley was quite congested, and we had a very difficult time finding available parking. However, once you find parking, there is a shuttle bus system available to take you to many points in the valley. There are stores and restaurants in the valley, which is convenient. As of the recording of this episode, reservations are required to enter the park between the hours of 6 a.m. and 4 p.m. from May 20th through September 30th. There's also a $35 entrance fee to enter the park. This fee is valid for 3 days from May 20th through September 30th and 7 days during any other time frame. Yosemite is approximately a 5-hour car ride from Los Angeles and approximately 3 hours from San Francisco. The Lower Yosemite Falls Trail is considered an easy hike. Round trip is about a mile long, and it is extremely well maintained. There's also a loop version of the trail, which is 1.6 miles long. The eastern portion of the loop is wheelchair accessible. There's a shuttle bus stop near the trailhead. Lower Yosemite Falls is part of North America's tallest waterfall. On the day we hiked this trail, the only parking we could find was near a general store located some distance from the trailhead. However, after we parked, we saw a sign indicating a trail to the falls. We followed these signs for about a mile until we came to the actual trailhead, which doubled the length of our short hike. The trail was quite heavily traveled that day, being one of the trails highlighted in guidebooks and on the park's website. I can imagine it's busy most days. The hike was very easy. The trail was well groomed the entire length. When we arrived at the falls, I was incredibly disappointed, as there was only a small trickle of water and not the spectacular waterfall in the photos I had seen. It's my understanding that the falls is much more impressive earlier in the year as the spring thaw makes its way downstream. On our way back from the falls, we had some excitement. Up until that moment, the only wildlife that we had seen had been some squirrels, some marmots, and some birds. Crossing the trail ahead, and too close for comfort, was a brown bear. My travel companion, Eeyore, was busy taking photos of the bear while I was furiously digging around in my day pack for the bear spray in case it was needed. Fortunately, the bear was completely uninterested in us and slowly walked away. In the past, I had a more uncomfortable bear encounter during a section hike on the Appalachian Trail. I'll cover that in a future episode. Overall, this hike was easy. The bear encounter was exciting, but the falls was a big letdown. I would recommend this hike as a short, easy day hike, but only during the time of year when the falls are more impressive. A final thought. Enjoying the great outdoors is exciting and fun, but don't engage in strenuous physical activities that are beyond your capabilities or your physical condition. Make sure you know what wildlife you may encounter on your journey so you can be prepared. Also make sure that you carry an emergency medical kit, water, and a map, and always stay on the trail.